Hey, Dub, guess what? We're grandparents.
What?
Yeah, I've only just found out. Oh, it'll be a corker when it grows up. Of course, it'll be hard work, but
What are you talking about?
we have a lion cub.
Oh, thank God, is that all?
All? To start?
Of course, that's wonderful news.
Dub, some help?
Alice.
I've barely seen you. Please take him. I'll pay you. Going well with Mama Noms, I see.
It's complicated. Very complicated.
Why? I envy you. There's no Caroline to keep a watchful eye.
A nag?
No babies to keep you awake at night.
Please, don't mention babies.
Alice?
Danny, don't. Please. I'm all right. Tula seems fine. Clearly nothing wrong with her. I can't understand why she came back.
It's going to take time. You know that, don't you?
How much time? I'm a vet in the middle of Africa. A sudden fear of wild animals isn't exactly good news, is it?
It's perfectly understandable.
No, it's just a disaster is what it is. And Leopard's Den and its future revolves heavily around its lion breeding programme. And we've just had a cub born. Not much use if I can't even go near it.
I'm sure you can.
Well, we should be celebrating. Instead, I am wondering if I can still hack it as a vet.
Of course you can. Listen, I can take on big game duties until such a time as...
And get my act together.
I didn't say that.
Oh, it's what you meant. Can you get that?
Sure. Hello, Leopard's Den. Oh, hi. Uh-huh. Okay, bye. Sorry, something's come up at Mara.
Don't worry. I'll take Tula back to her family.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Liv, is everything
Fine, thanks.
Because it's okay not to be fine, eh? You know, sometimes, if you're not.
Dup, have you been drinking?
No, it is... Well, about what you were saying earlier, and about university, and plans.
It's private, Dup.
Right. But you know, if ever you need someone to talk to...
I know. I can always ring Gran.
Right.
Dup, we've got a problem.
Tell me about it.
Alice is having serious doubts about being a vet. She froze again in front of the lions.
Oh, is that awful?
That's enough, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Then there's Liv.
Listen, I think you should go easy on her.
Oh, come on, it's important, Dup. Completing her education will help her forge a career.
Maybe she doesn't want to forge a career.
Don't you start. She can't stay here forever.
Maybe there's something else, you know, getting married, settling down.
Liv?
Yeah, well, I just thought, you know, seeing you so excited about that cub, I thought for a moment when you said grandparents...
Oh, spare me, Dup. A few years down the line, yeah, but not now. You've been drinking.
No.
Come in.
Got a minute?
Do I get a choice?
I'm sorry if I was a bit cross earlier.
Sorry for disappointing you.
You never disappoint me. You've always been young for your year academically. Leopard's Den can't be the easiest place to revise.
You don't need to make excuses for me.
I'm not saying I'm sorry
This
if
isn't your doing, Danny. It's my fault.
But you don't have to give up. Going to university would open up a whole new world. Different experiences, possibilities. That's why I've had an idea. Resits.
What?
Take your A-levels again. And to make sure you don't get roped into anything around here, maybe you should take them in the UK.
The UK?
It's a big decision. Think about it, yeah? There's one more thing. Alice is taking Tula out into the bush. Would you go with her, please? I'm worried about her.
Of course.
Tarbo, we're wanted over at Mara. You can drive.
Everything all right? With you and Liv?
Yeah, we had a nice chat.
About?
Her exams. Don't forget to have a look at that engine when you've a minute.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Did you tell them?
No, it's not the right time.
Should I?
No way, you go ape. We'll talk about it later when you get back, okay?
I gotta go.
Donnie! And stoop! Just line them up. I'm on my way.
How's Tula doing?
What? Yeah. Yeah, she's fine.
Danny says you're taking her out in the bush. Fancy some company?
I'm not going very far. Did Danny put you up to this?
No. Just fancy a chat, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not?
A lot going on at the moment.
Sure is.
Alice is having a rough time. Olivia's exam results, what do you make of them?
I'm not sure. Well, she's disappointed too. Maybe she's just not as into it as you thought.
Yeah, I know, and I accept that her wishes have to be taken into account. It's just opportunity, that's all. I'd hate for her not to fulfill her potential. Wouldn't you?
Danny, hi. Tarbo, thanks for coming.
What's the problem?
We found 2 dead crocodiles this morning, floating in the river. We brought one back with us.
I'll do a post-mortem.
Great, thanks.
I never promised Danny I'd go to uni. I was never sure it was what I wanted. And I'm not sure doing my research in the UK is the answer either.
Well, because of Tabo. Because if that is the only reason, then you should think again. Yeah, come on. Come on. You know, boys don't always stick around.
Well, me and Tabo are going to give it a go. Come on. We've got plans.
Okay. Well, there's no rush.
Okay. So, when did you decide what you wanted to do with your life?
Oh, who says I have? Well, I've always wanted to be a vet, if that's what you mean. Okay, come on. Come on, Tila. Come on. Good girls. Come on. On you go, Tila. Go on. Go on. Go on. Good girl. What are they doing? It's just more delinquent behaviour. Why have they done that? Look. There. Down there.
Dead crocodile.
Yeah. I don't get this.
Can't find any explanation as to why it died. Where in the river did you say you found it?
Down by the main fork.
Well, so the river's contaminated, right?
Could be. We need to get a sample of water and I'll send some tissues off for toxicology.
I'll get a couple of rangers to head down there now.
I'll go with them. What's wrong? You said line them up.
Maybe I shouldn't. Caroline wouldn't.
Caroline wouldn't be here in the middle of the day, Dope.
No, I just feel paralyzed for Tony.
What? What's wrong? Your legs? What?
No. Inside. I've got this burning secret that's eating away at my soul. I know something about someone. Well, in fact, 2.5. And that someone must tell someone else, a fourth person, the secret, because that person really needs to know. But they won't, and I don't know how to get them to tell him, the fourth person. You see?
Not really. Dude, maybe you should just get a grip. Look, if you have something to do, just do it, okay? Stop pussyfooting about. Get out there and do something about it.
You know, you sound like Caroline. That's it. Ha! But Donnie, that's what I've been missing. Nagging.
Thanks for coming over, Danny. You'll let me know if you discover anything, yeah?
Of course.
Vanessa, there you are.
Danny, this is Christian Peters. He's staying with us for a while.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
You work here?
Not exactly.
Danny's a state vet, and he also runs a game reserve, Leopard's Den.
Yeah. Heard of it. Me and some of the guys are about to have lunch. I wonder if you care to join us.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your lunch.
Ow! Snappy little monsters, aren't they?
You can say that again.
You okay?
Depends how you mean. Must be something in the air. Well, first the lion cub, and now this lot.
Where did they come from?
Well, we took Tula back to her family, who, by the way, are showing signs of delinquent behaviour as well. And then we found a dead crocodile.
So did Mara.
Where?
In their river. We took a sample of the water to see if it's contaminated.
Well, I don't think contamination is the issue. We found ours at the creek, and it's 2 totally separate water sources.
And how are the babies?
Well, they seem fine. I just don't understand it. We need to find out what's disturbing these animals.
Right, you two. The game is up. I know your secret and don't try and deny it.
What? How?
Never mind how. You got to come clean.
Why?
It's what your gran would want. Besides, it's not fair on Danny otherwise.
What isn't?
We've got something to tell you. As you know, my exam results were pretty iffy, which in some ways is a good thing, because it's allowed me and Tarbo to focus on our plans for the future.
What plans?
Tarbo's parole ends in a couple of weeks. He'll be able to go where he wants. So we've decided to go travelling.
What?
What?
What about resets?
That's your dream, Danny, not mine. I'm not saying never, it's just we want a chance to experience other things first.
Like telling the bloody truth. None of this travelling nonsense. Tell him what's really going on.
What are you talking about, dude?
You know. And you. The future. +1.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Olivia's pregnant. Up the duff. Bun in the oven. I found this in the trash, and I heard you and Tarbo talking.
I'm not pregnant.
I don't believe this. The exams were one thing, but bringing up a baby here, we're miles from anywhere.
Liv's telling the truth. It's me that's pregnant. We're having a baby.